Have you ever looked at the other houses and thought, hey, I like that character, I want them in my house? Well, in Fire Emblem Three Houses, there is the opportunity to recruit students from other houses and bring them into your own house, which means they will be added to your roster and treated as if they were part of your house. Why would you even think about doing this? Well, not only does it add some more variation to your army, and if you're playing Classic and let people die, it will allow you to resupply your house with people that can take up either similar or different roles. When you first start recruiting people or get the option to recruit people, you might find that
I've gotta find out Huh?
they're gonna reject you outright.
I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
You're gonna get that a lot in the beginning, don't take it personally. You can recruit characters at least once a week, but only when you're exploring the monastery. If you want to be more successful in recruiting students, you can take a look at the requirements. In this case, I tried to recruit Annette. I knew it was going to fail. I need a high amount of magic and a reasonable level of faith if I want Annette to consider joining my class when I recruit her. Now, there's something you need to know about recruiting is that if I've already asked Annette to join my class and she refused, I can't recruit her again. The game's going to stop me from doing that, and this is so that you don't end up in an endless loop of she's rejecting you, he's rejecting you, and so on and so forth. The good news is you don't need your stat, or in this case with Annette, you don't need your status to be super high. Or your skill, I should say. Usually a skill at around C, D plus to C will be enough to recruit them. And if you build up your support with that character, really get them to about a C or a B in their support with Byleth, they will change their mind, and when you go to recruit them, they'll be, at first they were hesitant, and eventually they'll be clamoring to get into your class. If your support level with a student is high enough, and your skill level is at a reasonable enough point, or high enough point I should say, a student will be more likely to join you if you ask to recruit them. In my experience, I found that having a high support level, around C, sometimes B level, and having a certain skill, for example, you can see that my lance is C, my riding and flying are D rank. Sometimes having a skill at D or C rank is enough to get a student to join you if you recruit them. In some cases, a character will actually request to join your house, and this will happen sometime during the passage of time from one week to the next. In this case, the student will come to your class.
Good to see you, Professor. Rare for you to come talk.
And usually give you the same spiel if you'd gone to talk to them.
I'd love it if you could teach
But
me
in this
more
case,
about
you know, they'll talk
training and
about
stuff.
wanting to join
Be
you,
stuck in a different
which is
class
basically the
now.
same
Why don't
recruitment
you put me in your
process.
class?
You can still turn them down if you want and recruit them at a later time, but hey, you lose absolutely nothing, so why not recruit them at this time?
Really? I was only kidding around. You better not go easy on me.
And that's how you join your house. So those are the two ways a student can join your house. You fulfill the requirements, and you either recruit them then, or you recruit them when they come to you. And usually you can only recruit them when they come to you if you've boosted your stats or their support level outside of a usual week. Like you didn't explore the monastery, but you built up your heavy armor skills, for example, in the case of Raphael. Faculty, like knights, if you fulfill certain conditions of the game. Unlike the students, if you're able to recruit the faculty member, they'll almost always be able to join
I can
you.
assist with any tasks or help on it. I'm available anytime.
That being said, there are always going to be some characters who cannot be recruited. For example, the heads of the leaders of the houses, and usually the lieutenants, cannot be hired, or I mean recruited, if you're not in their house. Some characters, and to avoid spoilers I won't list them, can also not be recruited if you are not on their specific house path. But that is basically recruiting in a nutshell. If you found this video particularly helpful, please do subscribe. There'll be more videos like this in the future. Until then, I'll see you next time.